What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video here. And I wouldn't normally make a top games video until about mid-year, maybe end of year as well, but 2024 has kind of been stacked already. There's been so many games, I'm really having trouble getting to everything. And these 5 games are certainly the ones I've been playing the most. And it's really been spread out between all the handhelds, from the ROG Ally to the Legion Go to the Steam Deck OLED. So really this would be, relevant for all handhelds, but I've been playing on the OLED a lot. So let's start off here, and it's going to be getting into Power World first. I've actually mostly been playing this through like remote play and some Game Pass stuff with cloud and all of that, but I also have the Steam version that I've messed with as well for performance and everything. And this game actually performs pretty well on the deck. It gets a little janky later on in some other bigger areas, and you get with your guns and the craziness and all of that, or if you get online with people. But there have been updates that have helped performance. There's also some great mods out there. I have some videos on the channel for that can really help performance as well. And we're really coming a long way with getting this game to run good on the Steam Deck. So if you're a fan of anything like survival, crafting, Pokemon with guns style, co-op, or play by yourself, Power World is definitely one to go for. Breaking records on Steam, and it's really been a fascinating one to watch. Proof that you don't have to be AAA or super expensive to be a great game, but definitely loving this one. So let's go ahead and move on here, and we're going to have Deep Rock Galactic Survivor. And this game actually caught me by surprise. I kind of slept on it for a little bit because there are so many games that I'm playing, but I was a huge fan of Vampire Survivors, and I played that game a ton on all kinds of different platforms, and it certainly was a great game for me last year on the handhelds. Vampire Survivors is a great game to have with you on the deck or any of the other handhelds, but I finally grabbed this game up and gave it a try these past few days, and it is obviously very similar to those kinds of games, but it definitely has its own aspects to it with the leveling up that it has, the levels to go through, the story, and of course the lore of this world of Deep Rock anyway. So yeah, this has been a really good one, and if you're a fan of those kind of top-down auto shooter type games like Vampire Survivors, I highly recommend checking this one out. I think it was like $10, and it really is a lot of fun. So definitely one I'm enjoying here in 2024. Now, next up is Banisher's Ghost of New Eden. This is another one that caught me by surprise, but Focus Entertainment had let me get in on this game a little early, and I had been playing through it a good bit before it came out, and it quickly became my favorite single-player game so far anyway of 2024, and we're only 2 months plus a few days into the year, which is crazy. So Banisher's Ghost of New Eden is a lot of fun. It has a lot of good combat elements to it that I never really have gotten tired of playing through the game. There's a lot of great story and storytelling. There's a lot of great voice acting. The graphics are fantastic in the game, and its performance on the Steam Deck and the other handhelds as well is actually really good. I never ran into any major problems on the deck, and you can certainly tweak things to run really well here. So if you're looking for a great single player experience with some great storytelling and combat in it that look great on the Steam Deck or one of the other handhelds, this is a great title. All right, and our fourth game is going to be Last Epoch. This is another game that I didn't really have on my radar as much until it came out of early access with this 1.0 version. And of course, like other games that are really popular these days, it had its launch and server issues, so it was kind of hard to play the first couple of days, but I've been able to get into it a lot since then and play it on the Steam Deck as well as the other handhelds, and its performance is really good. If you're a fan of these top-down style RPG or Diablo style games, this one really kind of scratches a lot of those itches, and it's great. It's kind of an in-between of Diablo and PoE as far as complication. There's a little bit of depth, but not too much to be too complicated, and it's easy for people to approach. So I really love this one. Now, our fifth game is going to be Helldivers 2, which is probably no surprise. This game was one that when I first started playing it, to be honest, I really wasn't into it. It took quite a few rounds and some leveling up, and then all of a sudden, I found out that I became addicted to it pretty quickly, and unfortunately it had so many server issues I wasn't able to get on near as much as I wanted to be able to, but this actually plays really well on the deck. Now, depending on where you're at, performance can come down into the 20s, but I haven't had any major issues where I felt like I couldn't play the game on the deck. It works on the Windows for Steam Deck as well if you're running Windows, and on all the other handhelds as well. Helldivers 2 is definitely a breakout hit for 2024, a huge hit for Sony on the PC. Hopefully they'll bring more titles over. But yeah, this is definitely a success story, just like Power World and others here, and just another title that has already stacked 2024 with some fantastic games. But that's pretty much going to do it, guys. We got Power World, Deep Rock, Galactic Survivor, Banishers, Ghost of New Eden, Last Epoch, and Helldivers 2. 5 great games already in 2024, and that's not even all the titles I've been playing, but these are definitely ones that really stick out to me and that I've been enjoying here on the Steam Deck and the other handhelds as well. So let me know what you guys have been playing in 2024 so far. We'll probably do more of these videos because there's a lot of great games that are going to be coming out this year. All right, guys, thanks a lot for coming to check out the video. As always, I really appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next one.